Pop goes the Diesel. Spencer's visit made Duck very proud of being Great Western. He talked endlessly about it, but he worked hard too and made everything go like clockwork. The trucks behaved well, the coaches were ready on time, and the passengers even stopped grumbling. But the engines and the tugboats and sub did not like having to bustle about. There are two ways of doing things, Duck told them. The Great Western way or the wrong way. I'm Great Western and don't we know it? They groaned. They were glad when the visitor came. The visitor purred smoothly towards them. The fat controller climbed down. "Here is Diesel," he said. "I've agreed to give him a trial. He needs to learn. Please teach him, Duck." "Good morning," purred Diesel in an oily voice. "Pleased to meet you, Duck. Is that James and Henry? Gordon? 10 cents, sunshine and grampus too. I am delighted to meet such famous engines, tugboats and sub." And he purred towards them. The silly water and rail machines were flattered. "He has very good manners," they murmured. "Oh, we are pleased to have him in our yard." Duck had his doubts. "Come on," he said shortly. "Oh, yes," said Diesel. "The yard, of course. Excuse me, tugboat, sub and engines." And he purred after Duck, talking hard. More like he was already tailing him off, and Duck did not like being tailed off. "You're very fit." "Sir Topham head to you," ordered Duck. Diesel looked hurt. Now he did not like being tailed off from a steam engine. "You're very Sir Topham head thinks I need to learn. He's mistaken. We Diesels don't need to learn. We know everything. We come to a yard and improve it. We are revolutionary." "Oh," said Duck, who now just have been told from a Diesel that he doesn't need to learn. "If you're Revo Thingamy, perhaps you would collect my trucks while I fetch Gordon's coaches." Diesel, delighted to show off, led away. With much banging and clashing, he collected a row of trucks. Duck left Gordon's coaches in the station and came back. Diesel's now trying to take some trucks from an old siding nearby. They were old and empty. Clearly they had not been touched for a long time, and their brakes would not come off properly. Diesel found them hard to move. Pull, push, backwards, forwards. "Oi! Oh! Ah!" the trucks groaned. "We can't! We won't!" Duck watched the operation with interest, as if something was likely telling him to see something funny, and he was already tailed from that. Diesel lost patience. He roared and gave a great heave. The trucks jerked forward. "Oh, ow!" they screamed. "We can't! We won't!" Some of their brakes broke, and the gear hanging down bumped on the rails and sleepers. "We can't! We won't!" Their trailing brakes caught in the points and locked themselves solid. Roared Diesel. A rusty coupling broke. He shot forward suddenly by himself. "Ha ha 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 ha!" chuckled Duck. Diesel recovered and tried to push the trucks back, but they wouldn't move, and he had to give up. Duck ran quietly round to where the other trucks all stood in line.